I went to 6 stores to show you how the current situation with food supplies looks like in Russia. Look nicer than it really is. This is pretty much where I get my supply of produce. There will be 3 to 6 inches of snow accumulation from cold Russia with love. You cannot find any difference between what these stores look like right now and before the coronavirus hit us. In Russia, all animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than the other ones. About $4 for 2 pounds, $2 a pound. There's something fishy. I've barbecued here in the past 6 weeks more than I had barbecued for 3 years before that. Toilet paper. All the stores are closed, everything's closed, but no infected people. I don't know. Hi everyone, this is Konstantin and welcome to Letters to King. We're living in today's Russia explained. As usual, no propaganda, no fake news, no BS. Just honest opinions from the insider you can trust. Today I'm giving you another update on the coronavirus infection pandemic in Russia. I'll tell you what's happening, how's food shopping these days, toilet paper, and everything else. May 9th, and as you see, it's raining. It's cooled down considerably from yesterday. It's about 63, 62 degrees right now. Light rain. Overall, it's pleasant. I've heard that in Maine, USA, today there will be 3 to 6 inches of snow accumulation. Hey, to you, warm Maine, from cold Russia with love. As you all know, for the past now 7 weeks, we have been in isolation and self-quarantine here in the south of Russia. And I've been giving you updates on what's going on with food shopping, the people getting infected, and so forth. And you know what? I've got a lot of feedback, and a lot of feedback was positive. But there are some questions from my American friends and from the strangers. They comment situation. They ask me questions, and I sense this question in their comments, there's something fishy. They're giving me a message, how come you are telling us that Russia is business as usual, plenty of food, fruits, vegetables, toilet paper of course. How come in the United States some food items are limited to 1 item per person? There's still lack of toilet paper for the past 8 weeks, 2 months. Just think about it. And on the other side, in Russia, plenty of everything. They're saying, you're not giving us the whole picture. You're not maybe you're just trying to make it look nicer than it really is. And folks, that's not true. I'm giving you complete truth, just the way as I see it through my own eyes and basically through my camera. That's all. So to address those people, I am going to take you with me for another food shopping. This is May 9th again, and it's a national holiday, V-Day in Russia. Well, let's check it out. If you find this video interesting, then please like it and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any further updates on the coronavirus and living in Russia in general. Thank you, and let's get rolling. So we're going to the nearest store, the nearest to my house. This is a small, well, rather small convenience store. You can get pretty much everything, all necessary food supplies here. Let's check it out. An executive order was issued a couple days ago, obliging all Russians in the Rostov province to wear face masks. So I am wearing face mask. Well, I wear it anyway. It says masked people only. Okay, I'm wearing a mask. So this is how the store looks on the inside. Milk section. Canned sauces, canned veggies, and some fruits. Pasta. Wheat flour. Baking soda. Buckwheat. Woohoo! Rice, everything. There's no shortage. Mayo and ketchup. Some cakes. Soda, drinks, eggs. No people, no lines. Ice cream. Frozen meats. Fish. They have a separate liquor section. Bread. Sausages and deli and meats. Toilet paper. Charcoal. Water. So it was store number 1, medium-sized food store, but you can get pretty much everything you need there. Let's go to store number 2. This is store number 2. It's a small store for fruits and veggies. Okay, this is a small fruits and veggies store. This is pretty much where I get my supply of produce. There isn't anything that I can think of I need, I cannot get here. Okay, it covers pretty much 100% of my needs, well, my family needs. Something exotic, I don't know, they have pineapples, they have sometimes exotic fruits from Turkey. This place is fine. You see, there's plenty of everything. This shop number 2, this one is right next door to shop number 1, where I just came from. This is kind of tomatoes I usually get, the beefsteak ones. Good quality too. It's like a small family-owned place. I know the owners. I've shopped here for years and years. Ну, поменяйте, ничего страшного. Поближе можно.
Так, там 165 или 163? 52 рубля. Вам пакет нужен?
So I'm done shopping at the store number 2. The produce. I bought something for myself. Cukes, tomatoes, some fresh garlic, the greens, and well, kinda the shop. Stand number 3 is the street produce stand. Fresh strawberries, about $4 for 2 pounds, $2 a pound. This is strawberry season right now, so we have fresh strawberries. I buy strawberries every day this time of year. Now we're getting to a larger shopping plaza with a large food supermarket. I will park now. You see, there are quite a few cars out. By the way, this is what I have in my car. This is a disinfectant. Every time I get inside, I just do like this and rub it with my both hands. So no coronavirus germs are on my hands at any time. This is a small shopping center, a tiny one really, and it's got an anchor store, food store, a chain food store, supermarket. The food supermarket is, well, it's large. Now we're getting inside. Some tech stores are open. Electronics store, a large electronics store is open right there. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Some stores are open, some are closed. Like, what the difference between this one and the one upstairs? None. In Russia, all animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than the other ones. And this is the supermarket. Very few people. Well, May 9th, the V-Day, the holiday, one of the Russia's largest holidays. And bad weather, cold and rainy. Of course this place will be close to empty. But as you see, produce, plenty. One of the viewers commented something like, hey, you just showing the facade. There's really not enough produce to last for the entire day. It'll last for a few hours and then people will run out of it. Well, in Russia, large supermarkets work a different way. What you're seeing right here is very, well, just enough for people to come and pick, to put in their shopping carts, and every 30 minutes or so everything gets restocked. There are large quantities of food, everything including produce, in this store out back in the warehouse part. Once people buy this stuff, like you see right behind me, there are apples, they get restocked every half hour. Well, this is how Russian supermarkets work, and I guess this is how the American supermarkets work. You don't need to pile everything you have right in the shopping area. You get cluttered that way. It's much easier to get everything restocked, like every hour, half an hour, or something like that. I usually don't get produce here. I get it at the smaller places, like the place I just came from, because, well, that is family owned, farmers produce, and this one is chain, you know. Dum, ta-dum, dum. Milk. Вас не снимаю.
А почему?
А, хотите? Давайте. Да что, нормально, все в масках, все хорошо. You know what? Let's go and check out the most important thing here. Where is it? Guess what I'm looking for? Okay, this is. Bakery, fresh bread. They bake it themselves. I've been to this place, one of my earlier videos. You can see the link is in the upper right corner. You can compare that video to this one. But where is TP? I think I just found the Holy Grail. What do we have here? No way. Toilet paper. Plenty, no shortage. Toilet paper. Hey, do you want me to send you some to the USA? Hey, there's some more. Different brands. I usually buy the brand called Familia Plus. Zua is not bad brand. So that right there is expensive. This is expensive, top shelf. This is own brand, a little cheaper. And this is really cheap stuff. The kind of scrub your butt. So you see there's plenty of toilet paper and no one is buying it because why would you buy excess of toilet paper when it's readily available? Okay. Basic supplies. Pasta. Plenty of pasta. And no shortage. Well, actually this is funny because we haven't had any shortage except for a couple days when the panic broke out. Deli section. Oh, wheat flour. If everything disappears, you can live off wheat flour forever. Okay, this is really the number one basic supply needed to sustain life. This is poultry, meats. I'm not going to buy meat here. I'm going to a specialty meat store. Well, kind of butcher place, small place, and I'm gonna pick my meat there because I'm going to barbecue today again. This is a spice section and a marinade section. Look at this. Grill barbecue, Texan steak. Funny, they have spices for marinade, but they don't really beef to make Texan steak. The Russians have no clue how Texan steak tastes like. You know what? This is what I'm gonna get today. Singleton. I will tell how it tastes like in my later videos, so please stay tuned. In case you don't see, because of my mask, I'm smiling. This is the checkout of the food store. This is another food store. Only organic food, very exotic food from India, from like naturally pressed oils and things like that. Healthy lifestyle food. They call it eco market, ecological market, and it's open and it's absolutely fine. But check this out. Textile, the apparel store is open. Now you explain me what is going on. This apparel store is open and the other ones are closed. What is the difference between this one and the other ones? Does this one belong to an important person who has connections in the local administration? That's a question. That's not a statement, just for the record. I'm just asking, wondering. Welcome to today's Russia, the world of curved mirrors. The electronics store is open. Everything else is closed. The smoke shop is open. The smoke shop. Can you? So this was a brief overview of shop number 3. Let's continue. Welcome to the store number 4. It's actually not an official store per se. It's a small farmer's market, a real tiny one, where you basically can find everything you need for your food shopping. Let's check it out. А мясо тут есть? Да. Дальше. Well, that was a very brief walkthrough just to show you that there's plenty of everything in terms of food available right now in south of Russia. I'm sure Moscow is absolutely same way. Our supply chain for some reason hasn't been broken. We get plenty of food. We can even order everything else like electronics, apparel and so forth online, and we have it delivered to our homes. Okay, welcome to shop number 5. Well, that's not, again, that's not like a shop, but like a small tiny farmer's market with small shops. Let's go check it out. A tobacco shop, flowers closed, tobacco open. This is where the grilling meat, barbecue, shish kebab, whatever you call it. Looks good, looks yummy. Apparel shop is closed, well, open. Okay, this is a meat shop. This is where I'm gonna get meat. Farmer's market. Again, this is a family-owned place, and you get like real good cuts of meat, fresh. I've shopped here before. This is pork neck. Right here, most expensive meat. This is 440 rubles in dollars. That's per kilo, so $2.20 per pound, $3 per pound. The best pork. У меня родственники в Америке, я им посылаю. So I'm buying some ribs and some pork neck. Almost 3 pounds. And this is pork neck. Одинаковая цена, да?
Нет, в Корейке дешевле. Всего, чтобы вообще вес.
Yeah, 6 pounds. So it cost me 1,500 rubles, which is $30. No, not $30. 24. The guy was so exciting that I'm filming him that he gave me a free present, a bonus. Pepper. It's on the shop. Спасибо большое.
Приходите.
Shop number 4. Meat. We're going to the last store. Store number 6. That's another regular food store next door. A medium size, not too small, not too large, just right. I am driving because I usually drive when I do food shopping. I go to different places, usually 2 or 3 places, and you know, I get lots of food at every place. Otherwise, all these places that I'm showing you are within walking distance, within 1 square kilometers, like a little over half mile from our house. So now we're making left hand turn and drive into this little food store. The roads are left to be desired. Well, it's Russia after all. And this is it. This place called The Magnet. This is really next door. Store number 6, The Magnet. It's a huge chain of food stores. Well, smallish food stores. There are over 10,000 all over Russia. So basically anywhere you go, you will bump into one of these. Produce, candies, chocolates, bread. Oh, it's not my favorite store. Never come here. But it has plenty of everything: poultry, meat, flour, all the basics. Let's check if it has toilet paper. Check this out, huh? Toilet paper. Napkins, and there's plenty. This is the store with lowest prices in Russia. Okay, if you're on budget, you come here. Oh, and the surroundings show it real well, you know. It's very run down, cheap. But look, plenty of TP. So this was the store number 6, The Magnet. The food/convenience store with plenty of TP, plenty of everything. You cannot find any difference between what these stores look like right now and before the coronavirus hit us. Same thing. Our supply chain hasn't been broken. Why? I don't know. It beats me. Like, everyone tells me that things are getting worse in the United States. I don't understand why. I don't understand why you can't get toilet paper there. Gosh, send me your address. I will mail you some. You'll get it probably in 10 days. Whew. Anyway, enough. 6 stores, all within like 1 square mile from the place where I live. There are a few more smaller stores. You'll see the same picture at the other ones too. I don't want to continue and go there and check them out too. I'm going back home. My family is waiting for me with the food. I'm going to cook meat, grill meat, and barbecue again. Again, I know I've barbecued here in the past 6 weeks more than I had barbecued for 3 years before that. So anyway, I'm doing it while I still have the chance, because soon we are going to be moving to Moscow as soon as everything's open up and the quarantine is lifted. We'll be going back home, back to work, but I might as well barbecue as much as I can while I'm still here. So let's go check out what I bought today. So this is the catch of the day. Took me about 3 hours to get the shopping done. I didn't buy anything. I didn't buy much because we just have plenty of everything. We do shopping on a regular basis. So I am back home. I went to 6 stores. I filmed in every one to show you how the current situation with food supplies looks like in Russia. And looks like, well, it looks excellent. It looks like we're having normal life, normal situation. There's no pandemic, at least food-wise. And to be honest with you, I haven't seen or I haven't heard of any infected people around me in my neighborhood and within my circle of communication. Well, that's good. That's good. I'm not complaining, but all the stores are closed. Everything's closed, but no infected people. I don't know. Thank you for watching. Please stay tuned, stay healthy, stay well fed, stay wealthy, and have fun in the process. I'll see you next time.